Hello you guys, this is Rebecca, and today I have a video for you guys. I have been missing creating videos, and so I decided I'm going to be putting together this TN into like I don't know if you would call it a glue book. It's basically kind of inspiration. I want to start adding different images and things like that to it. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to pop on and just start filming. So I started the process of creating a fun little closure, and I basically just ripped material here, and I'm going to be tying it around as a closure instead of having the elastic. This is I believe I picked this up at Tuesday morning, and I believe it's Heidi Swapp's TN. So I definitely am going to be filling this thing up with lots of fluff, lots of journaling ideas, house ideas, clothing ideas, you name it, I want to put it in here. This is going to be my inspirational glue book. And so I actually I've had several in the past, and I have torn my room up looking for it. And so, you know what, I have to sit there and tell myself, stop looking and just do your thing, because if not, I'm wasting all this time looking. It's going to show up eventually. So when it does, I will show you guys what I'll probably end up pulling the images out of there. But anyway, in the meantime, I am going to be using some of my traveler's notebooks that are in the shop inside here. This is one that I just made up just for this particular project. It says, "Embellish your life, paint your joy, create your happy," and that's actually by Vanessa Johanna, and she's actually on Instagram. She's a great, wonderful artist. I love her style, and so she inspires me all the time. So I love that quote that she had on her Instagram feed, and I wanted to definitely make a journal out of it. So what I decided to do was kind of break my glue book, I guess, so to speak, because I'm going to be gluing lots of images in here, into 3 categories. So and you know, actually, to be honest, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, it's probably going to end up being more, because I'm going to show you kind of my inspirational notebook here in just a minute, that I've kept for years. years. But for now, I'm going to be doing, so this I figure is going to be kind of housing photos of like outfits and things that I like, hair, things that I have on Pinterest that I'm going to eventually print out, which I've done that as well for this particular video. And then this is going to be just for random things, like, for instance, and all this is a junk journal, and so is this, where you basically add different pages, but I think this is just plain white. No, this is a junk journal too. Oh, great. Okay, perfect. I love having the variation of different papers in there. And this one for Strawberry Shortcake, I think I'm just going to be doing just different random ideas. And for Let's Stay Home, I'm definitely going to be using this to do any kind of home projects, adding color, those kind of things. So now I know that we have Pinterest out there that houses all this stuff where you can go in and look, but I have a tendency to, I'm still old school, and I like to be able to look at things. And I've been adding different images to my journals, but I want to come and find it when I'm ready to find it. Does that make sense? Like, I want to go, oh, I know exactly where that is. I printed that out and I put it in my my Embellish Your Life notebook. So that's kind of the plan that I have behind this traveler's notebook. Let me show you what I've done in the past, and I think I've actually showed this either on Instagram, or I might have showed it here in a video, but this is stuff that I've collected from magazines for years. I mean, some of the stuff I still feel like my style is similar, but some of it is not anymore. And a lot of it were just different ideas. Like, I used to love having with this over my bedding. So I love the green dishes. I don't know. So there was just different things that I liked in here, and some of them are ideas like no fuss curtains and things like that. But I'm telling you, these are from like 2000, so these are fairly old. A lot of Mary Engelbright, because I used to get her magazine all the time. But like, for instance, I love this. I love this little kitchen nook here. So that's definitely something that I would probably want to save. And I love those colors. These greens and yellows. I don't know exactly how I would save this, but this is definitely not really my style too much anymore, but I love the colors. I always wanted to have, see, like these little ideas. I've always thought those were so cute. But I've also thought that, for instance, let me see here. Oh, I always thought I wanted to live at the beach. And I think Texas beaches are not my thing. I'm not throwing in the towel on the beach, but Texas, it's just too hot, too humid and too hot. But then that's what I was going to I have a whole category of collecting things and of beach kind of setups and Christmas. You know, I love my Christmas. So, oh, this is what I printed out. Okay, so anyway, just to kind of give you an idea what I'm going to be adding to this, and hopefully maybe I can like downsize this and use this for something else, and kind of go through things, pick out things that I might want to add to my journal, etc. So in the meantime, I have this that I printed out from my Pinterest album, my Pinterest page, I guess, so to speak. And then I have carried this idea around with me for years. I'm trying to see if I can find the date on here. But I love this cloth tub. And it has like the broken china on it. It's always been one of my favorites. And then this also, I just found this today, where it talks about how to set your space up when you're having a project. So these are some things I want to add today, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going to be going into this journal. And so in the meantime, I want to definitely add some page tags. I'm gonna embellish it up quite a bit. The scratchy of the opening of this package. I know it's kind of noisy on the camera. So I think I'm going to call this, I don't know, I want to say life, but this is more like BU, life, and see, I always feel like I need one for business too, but we can continue adding more journals in here. So I think right now, I'm trying to see, this is glossy. I'm going to have to get my Sharpie out. So I think I'm going to say, these are nice. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, and I have to say these are very nice. So I think I'm going to put BU right here. B, and I know that means myself, like what makes you happy. Life, and then of course home. Home. And this can be quotes, this can be all kinds of things. So I'm going to come in here and just add this. Look, these have little sticky thingies on here, which is great. I'm just going to add it to this first page of each journal. Oh, darn. Okay. Of course I put it on wrong. Okay. BU. Just going to seal that in there just like that. And then I already got my hot glue gun going, so I'm going to come in here and add some fluff to it. Gotta have some fluff. So, and I'm okay if it kind of hides it a little bit, unless I do it on the next page. This is like the perfect size too. I don't even think I have to trim it down or be too short. Let's see. It's a little teeny, well no, it's not too short at all. I think I'll do it on that second page so that way I can still see that tab. And I'm going to use hot glue gun. You could definitely use like Fabric Fix, but I've already got my hot glue gun going, and I'm just going to pop this on here. It's a little shorter than what I had thought, but shoot, all those little strings and eyelashes, you will never tell that it's too short. Look, already embellishing my life. And then, okay, so this is going to be my life one. And I think, oops, this could be lots of different quotes and things like that. Again, I love having things in my journal, but I want to be able to see things at a glance. Plus that bathtub that I showed, that was actually, I made a copy of it actually and put it in my journal just recently because I loved that. I've had that forever, and it's always been a goal of mine to have a clawfoot tub. Okay, and then this is home. Alright, oops. Don't get on there crooked. I really like these tabs. They actually work fairly well. Okay, and then let's add for my home. Actually, I'm going to add this to part of it, and then I think I'm going to put some of this ribbon I've been kind of hoarding for a while, and I'm using it right now in some of the videos I'm doing for Camp Make Believe, and so I'm going to use what I have out. Uh-oh. Gotta get a glue stick. And I think like life ones can be like even showing pictures of teas, parties, or tea setting up. And like I said, once it comes Christmas and I start going through my book, ooh, loving the sparkle, going through my book, I'm definitely going to be adding one for Christmas. I kind of hoard my Christmas magazines anyway. Look how pretty that is. Like that. Okay. And then for life, I'm going to put this fluffy ribbon down. And so my goal is, I really want to get back into filming a lot more. I miss it. I enjoy it. I love getting to show my processes, and so yeah, that's one of my goals for the remainder of the year, and hopefully it will become where it sticks into the following year. But really and truly, I want to get back into filming a lot more. I'm going to add some pom-pom glory on here. So, yeah, so do you guys keep a glue book? I would love to hear. I've seen, I've seen Never Hopeless Elizabeth with her glue book. And at first I thought, well, I don't want to just glue things down in a book, but it's very, I like it. I mean, when I started thinking about, well, when I started wondering, I don't even know what I started thinking about the other day. And I was wondering about something I had seen before, and I couldn't find it. I'm like, that's what I need to make a glue book on, is like my, you could even do like vacations. And that may be another book I create. But for now, this is what I have going on. And this was perfect. This was like $5 for this cute little journal cover. Okay, so life. I'll probably like try to do like an intro or something here. But I'm going to go ahead and get this out. Oh, this has Susan Branch on the other side when she got her book out. Okay, I'm going to have to make a copy of that before I cut it. I want to keep that in place. Okay, so home. So we're moving on to home. And you know, it would be nice to kind of break this up into different categories like bathrooms, but I think I'm just going to do like a Mod Podge. Actually, I love this whole bathroom. I love the beadboard. I love the pedestal sink. I think I'm going to keep both of them in there. And I think I'm going to keep it as a fold in the page here. Okay. And I can always write. That's what I did in my other book, is I would write why I like that. Whatever I put in there, I would write next to it like, oh, this would look good, or I would do a sketch of how I would like to have it done in my house, or whatever the case may be. So I'm just doing along the edges here, and then I'll just kind of randomly have it just right like that. Oops, it's still kind of, I'm going to have to glue that where I cut it just now. I can always stick a little piece of tape over that as well. Okay, so pretty. And I think this needs some fluff on it, and I think it needs some lacy fluff. Got this whole spool of lacy fluff in Warrington a couple of times ago. Warrington is a, if you're not familiar, it's a antique show that happens twice a year here in Central Texas, and it's really close to my house actually, and it's fabulous. It's like 3 weeks of junking and all kinds of things, from super expensive to going in the field and digging through grime to find treasures. Well, there we go. Alright, sorry about the glare on there, but that's how it is. Okay, so since I printed these out, these are going to go into the home as well. And I basically just printed them on sticker paper so that way they will be super easy to stick down. And I think with this, it's really looking at like the plants in the house. They said modern homes. I don't really consider my house modern, so to speak, because to me modern's more like the black and white. Maybe they mean by the, put that in kind of crooked, but it's okay. I'm thinking they mean kind of like, maybe because it is more trendy, the plants are. This has a tree in it. That's unusual. I just noticed that picture. There's a tree in the house. That is pretty cool. What I like about this house, this picture in particular, is I love the curtains. So they're like almost like a giraffe print with like all this color here with Afghans and yellow. I mean, it's just funky and I love it. So I'll show you what what I like to do. So I'm gonna do this at a diagonal, like that. And then I just happen to have these little plant stickers on my desk. So I'm going to add a plant. These are little, I call these little flakes, sticker flakes. Sometimes they can be challenging to remove the backing on there. Okay, so let me show you guys how I would do this page in particular. I got these chunky, and they're kind of like markers. They're called paint sticks, and they dry fairly good. So I'm just going to kind of come in here and just add some color. And you could do that with just about anything, but there, just do that, and then we will come in here, and I'm going to get my marker and just put plants everywhere. There. And that way, I know, not only do I love the little trendy style, but I love the plants. So I'm just going to find another piece of greenery and add that to my pages. So you get the idea of what my book is going to be about, and I hope to come on and do some pages with you guys, and then also as I get it filled out, we can do a flip through. There we go. Whoops. Excuse me. Actually, let me add a little bit more, pardon me, greenery on here. And this could be done with like watercolor or something. But it dries really, really quickly, which I really like. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, so one more thing I'm going to add. I just maybe do some green stitch looking. I know I have my water in here. Hold on just a second. Sippy sip. Alright. So yeah, okay. I am so excited. It's starting to come together. There is one more photo on here, and it's of a porch. Some of this, it didn't print out real well. Ooh, string is stuck on my scissors there, but you can definitely kind of see what exactly is happening here. And I can always add a card and write on it. Let's see if I can find one. a tag. That's what we'll do. We're going to do a tag. Just like that. Because then you have the string, which I love, having all the strings hanging down. Hanging out, I guess, so to speak. And then I just saw that tag. I'm just trying to embellish the dip. Okay. And this one, I'm going to get some markers. Cozy porch, I think is a good way of putting it. Just doing some little swirly doodles. And these are just Crayola markers. Keeping it simple. And you know what? We could actually add some more where's my plants? Oh, here they are. We could add a little bit more. Tree branches. I mean, not tree branches, plant branches. Oh, look. Marijuana leaf. Okay. Because I do like plants. I just haven't been in the mood to take care of them. All my plants died like 2 years ago. And I literally have not replaced them. I actually replaced 2 this summer. But they take a lot of time, and my porch used to be cute and pretty, and now it's not at all. I mean, it's very plain. And keeping the chickens off of the porch, my gosh. They like to do their business up there, but I have water for the cat and the dog, and now the chickens want to come up and drink it. Not that they don't have their own water, but anyway, so we're constantly having to wash the porch off. Okay. Alright. I think I might come back in here. Just looking at this. These little like having those little that's cute. And the little tickets down here. So yeah, this is fun. I love this. Bringing inspiration, using all the things. I need my plant lady in here. Wonder where she's at. I just had her. Okay, we're gonna go find our plant lady. Alright, got my plant lady stickers. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna put her over here. That way you can still see all the decorations. She's so cute. Okay. Alright, you guys. I feel like I need to add something there. Maybe some little thicker lines. More polka dots, maybe. You know, maybe I should date this. Would that be a good idea? I'll put a date right over here. That way I know, oh, I really like this back in 19, or not 19, Lord, where am I? 2021. Alright, you guys, well, that was fun. Alright. I'm inspired. I'm excited to start something to log all my dreams and all my things, and so that's fun. All right, well, I will see you on my next video. I hope to start having a video out every Thursday. I wasn't going to say anything, but obviously I just said something, so I just saw this washi while I talk. I'm going to put this washi in there. So yeah, so that's my goal. Is to try to have something out there every Thursday, whether it be journaling, inspiration, my new fun glue book, inspirational glue book is what I think I'm going to call it. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. I'll have to fill my pockets up, and we'll go from there. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.